You ready to catch some Nazis? It's a shame I can't say that at the start of more streams. But you gotta take your wins when you can. We're back with the RATLINE. Okay, so the mystery we're solving. The Scorpion and the Sergeant. The missing man is not a Nazi, just to be clear. It's a strong opener. This guy, not a Nazi. We are just trying to track him down because the Nazis snagged him. He was a rival. I say rival. He was another politician. He was a socialist. And so they scooped him up. J.E., I believe, is who we're looking for. So right now, we're trying to track down these two. Using a series of photos. Oh, that's cool. NH London says, I saw Poco get a mention in the best game animation of 2025 video. Well deserved. We're looking at photos that La Patrice's, this guy's son took, Hugo. And trying to piece together who's who and what is what. We're still shy 3 pieces of information. Boop. And I have a horrible sinking feeling that we're going to have to figure out something based on geography, which I think is just going to be personally difficult for me. Okay. My notebook is back out. I've got coffee. I've got a little pastry. Okay. There's a lot of markings along the side of the map that I don't particularly understand. Yeah, I got some constellations to puzzle out. Not looking forward to that. The Photoshop told us that the photos were all taken on one day, sequentially. But I don't know if I think that's true. But I think we're gonna have to figure it out. See, like, here's this fire. Oh wait, didn't we got it? There's a document about some fire. It was in the Cobra Viking one. Fires break out in major Valplano towns. Continued into the blazes in Yamba, Tambo, and Quiru. Blazes erupt overnight, destroying several public buildings. Okay. I don't think that actually helped us at all. I got really excited like it was going to help us. I don't know that it does. Major Valley Plano towns. Yeah, we already knew that's where we were. Maybe we can find more information about the fires? Oh, it's literally the one I already have open, okay? So it's not that. Looking at my list of stuff. Nothing about this. Okay. Nothing about the socialistas. I actually think I already searched all those. So let me see if there's anything in here. Frente Socialista. Oh, I already called them. Oh, this was where we talked to Rosa. Rosa, my beloved. Best writing in the game. Okay. We've also got the Brista de Uva, which is the wine festival. I don't think we're gonna find it here. think I already called Perdita Wines? No, Perdita Wines is owned by the Viking. So I probably didn't call it. That would be awkward. We called the church as well. One of the clues that I haven't followed up on yet is an expensive looking green Ford Falcon, but I don't know if I think this looks expensive. It's hard to determine. We also have all of these soldiers that have markings on their backs. Paul, it is a nice photo. It is just like a nice photo. Okay. You think the discoloration might be mud rather than rust. See, I was also assuming mud, but I don't think expensive looking cars have mud on them. I think if you're describing a car as expensive looking, it's probably clean. Okay. So I identified this shape as this one. Maybe is there something more about constellations? No. Is there an astronomer we can talk to? Maybe. But I don't know how to find them. Okay. Huh? So I'm gonna assume this triangle is this triangle, and this shield shape is this shield shape. Which would probably mean, oh, this must be, so this must be this little rat shape. Okay. So if these are strung along in this direction, actually, did I search for the, I'm certain I searched for the comet. Yeah, okay, that's how I got the star map. All right. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Knowing whether or not this is the appropriate Falcon, the appropriate, yeah, Falcon car, it doesn't actually help us at the moment, so. Because presumably this is one of the people we're trying to pin down, but we don't actually have his face. We have an icon on his back, but we don't have an icon that matches with anybody whose face we can see. So. Aw. Little sleepy pup. Hey, wake up. Hi. Okay, go back to sleep. Alright. So this string here is this string here. Which means they must have been facing. Merely Matt, they won't let me say Nazis. Even though this is a game about hunting Nazis. I'm just trying to describe what the game is. It's incredible what stuff, I don't know. Some words are just useful. It's not even a metaphor. It's just, we're hunting down literal Nazis. Okay. So, this is in front of the Vikings' house. It is facing a fire. These things are strung in the opposite direction. I'm gonna assume that means we're facing kind of southwest in this photo. But I don't know if I know where Perdita Wine is specifically. Okay. Okay. Well, so if we can figure out what day this is, maybe we can figure out where there was a fire? How stoked was Hugo, this kid, when he took this photo? He was like a comet and a fire in one photo. Hopefully the stars align. We'll see. All right. So there's a baptism. See, this is the same marking, but once again, we don't have access to the face. Here's another string of numbers. Does this have information about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Oh, okay, wait. It's Perdito wine, so he's here. I'm back. Okay. So Perdito he's here and is seeing a fire in Valle Plano. That is southwest. It is probably in Yana? If he's facing the front of it, I might have gotten excited for nothing again. If he's facing towards it, off to the left. Well, this is tricky because I don't know which direction the front of this is facing, really. Okay, local vineyards, international entrance. Did I search Perdito? Okay. Met with KH. Location. Agreed with KH. Okay. I think KH must be the sergeant. We know the Scorpion's first name is Patrice. But I don't see a KH listed. I don't totally yet know how the wine competition or the wine festival interacts with the rest of this. Oh, something disconnected. All right. Let's dig through the transcripts again. See what I'm missing. Okay, the captain's son. 15-year-old son named Hugo. So that's... I guess I'm assuming it's a Scorpion. Maybe it is the sergeant. No, I think it's the Scorpion. Loves football. Fascination with astronomy. Excited about the Aurora Comet. He lives in the foothills where it can get quite foggy. Okay, so somewhere along here. Probably in Quiru. So hypothetically, father maybe lives in Quiru, so we'll put that down. Seemed to show him spending the day with his father while the captain attended meetings. Some of what we saw struck us as highly relevant. Stolen election, politicians disappearing, voting booths burned. Oh, okay, so the burning that we're seeing in town are voting booths being disrupted. We believe the entire patch was taken on a single day. Looks like they traveled through at least 2 of the 3 major towns, Tambo, Quiru, and Yama, as well as a few other locations. Looking at the passage of sun, it seems they traveled in a big loop. Okay. Alright, this is when I called the church, and we talked to the father there. Oldest parish in Quiru. Alright, so they traveled in a big circle. Potentially starting at Tambo. I don't know if I pinned these in the order that I got them in, so So maybe they live in Tambo and not Quiru if they did a big circle. Okay. We serve families and travelers. Maybe St. Michael? Nothing for the Saints. Nothing. Hey, Space Junk. Yeah. Did you all watch the Artemis launch? Fucking sick. Fucking cool as hell. Okay. Somebody with a French accent. You went to your local space-themed bar to watch it? That's cool. It's cool that you have that. And it's cool that you watched the launch there. Okay. I found a slip of paper wedged behind the St. Michael votive stand on the day of his great nephew's christening last month. I'm wondering if that's what this day is. But surely he wasn't wearing his uniform to the christening. Ah, Sexalia says he used to watch the launches from Cape Canaveral as a kid. Cool. I also cried. It's incredible. It's just incredible. It's terrifying when you see it in the air and you see like the flame radius behind it and then you see how tiny the little ship is. It's like, honestly, this shit's crazy. The fact that we're just like, yoop. The profound amount of knowledge and infrastructure and just pure human capability that it takes to do that is fucking crazy. It's crazy. It's beautiful. There was a NASA booth at PAX West, I think, where they were talking about how they're gonna do a live sim or like a space sim thing while they're up there. I searched around a little and I didn't see it, but I'm gonna keep looking. I don't know what keeps disconnecting on my computer. Ah, Space Junk. More relevant to your name than ever. Okay. So potentially this is the day of a great nephew's christening. Do I? Yeah, I do. Hold on. Oh no, it's disappeared from my little push button. Oh, here it is.
Space!
Okay. So this Nazi is using the fucking church to exchange Nazi messages. Just so cool. This is the message. Tell Sergeant to arrange for transport of suspect. Inform Bureau of Detainment and Questioning. Meet with KH to arrange personal hire and flammable materials. Personally assess suspect JE. Send him to location agreed with KH. Oh, well, maybe Bureau of... should we look for Bureau of Detainment and Questioning? Maybe I have that in my Rolodex. Okay. I mean, it'd be pretty wild if I did, but... to do our due diligence, we really got to. No, it's not there. It's for the best. For the best. Okay, and then we've got the call to Rosa. His hobby is misery, his talent is cruelty, and his only legacy will be a shallow grave. Oh, Rosa. Sergeant, pig and polished boots, vain, lazy, for sale for the highest bidder. Expensive tastes. Should I search green Ford Falcon? Oh my god. Okay, well, that's really funny. We'll look at that in a second. Haven't seen it much in Yana lately. Sounds like a man of taste. Please, he'd drink bleach if you paid him enough. Counselor Eduardo. He was our candidate. I couldn't have asked what his first name was. Rosa. Ah, it's space junk. That's really funny. Queen Rosa. God bless her. You couldn't have told me the guy's first name, though? What if his first name is Counselor? Should I check? That would be wild. Okay, it's not. I'm glad we checked. Macdill says, hello, YouTube, and that they hope you are doing well. He vanished a week before the election. Even his poor mother is out on the street handing out flyers. Okay. Alright, so we got... internal memo. These owners need to be reached immediately for coolant system replacements. All cases have been unable to drive their cars to more than very short distances from their home before the vehicles start overheating. Okay. A Ford Falcon. Well, a Falcon. Does it match the plate? C14FG. All right, we got a name. It's not KH, though. Oh, Oliver. Abel Oliver. Okay. And he's in Bolivia, but I don't think that's going to be specific enough. Yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, so that was a big leap forward. Nope. What did you do? Where did you go? Okay, that's fine. So I'm gonna have to presume that this is him. But I don't think we have any photos. I want to pin this one. I think there's more information here than we've necessarily acquired yet. Nope, stop. Okay. See, here he is again, but once again, we don't have the deets on him. I feel like this bus stop has got to be important. Ow. I hit my tooth. I hit my tooth. Okay. I've got to run to the bathroom. Everybody contemplate what is happening here. I'll leave this up so you can look at it and theorize, and I'll be right back. Blah. Alright, did you figure it out, chat? Space Junk says there's definitely a yellow diamond and a badass older lady involved. Yeah. Okay, RN37. See, my instinct is that this is a bus stop. 1, 2, 3, 4. This iconography must be important. But I don't see it duplicated anywhere. I think you're not relevant anymore. Maybe I should just search the towns? Just gonna come up with the same stuff again. Okay. I might just go for a hint. I'm not above it. Nobody's keeping track of me. Check the wine poster for the one I just destroyed. The one I just got rid of for assuming it had no intel. Okay. Okay. I guess maybe I could see if I've got the phone numbers for any of these. Nothing for Chateau Blanc. Montefiore's watches, but not wine. Domain. Alimonia? Alright, let's check the V's. A lot of these starts with V's. Novinas. Novale. Alright, what about Santa Roca? No Santa Roca. No soul. Okay. Altos? No Altos. Maybe Sarah? Sarah? No Sarah. Alright, the closest we got to was a Montefiore watches. I mean, it's free to call. Because we're not calling internationally actually, so. I don't know what's connecting and disconnecting. Ah! Do you also own a vineyard? That's a Jewish name, yeah? Yeah, I am Jewish, sort of. Then we share that bond, my family too. Ah, you'll understand, names carry weight, especially in Europe. It's partially what I'm calling. I came across the name Montefiore in some old papers. It was mentioned in connection with vineyards. You're not mistaken, my mother's family once owned a vineyard in France. Montefiore wines outside Lyon. It was everything to them. What became of it? It was stolen. By betrayal. But I would not get ahead of myself. Ask what you need to know and I will answer. This is interesting because we know that I believe it is Hugo and the captain both speak with a slight French accent. Tell me about the vineyard. Lay just outside Lyon, rows upon rows of vines, a cellar older than the Revolution, and a label known in every cafe along the Rhone. Your mother's family owned it? Yes, she grew up among the barrels and presses. They had dreams of exporting, of building something lasting. What happened? The war. Everything changed after 1940. My grandfather joined the resistance. My grandmother struggled to keep the vines tended. Still, the land was theirs by blood and by right. Tell me about the betrayal. My father died when I was very young. It was my mother's second husband, a man named Moreau. When the occupation began, he made his choice quickly. What choice? To collaborate? He found favor. Wow. He found favor with the new authorities, and in doing so, he sold out my mother's family. The vineyard? Yes. He exposed them, signed papers, and within a month, Montefiore wine was no longer ours. Soldiers came, sealed the cellar, and carried off the stock. My family fled or were taken. Damn. I was already taken in by relatives in England. After the war, I returned to restore the family name. Damn. Okay. Well, in a way that was very helpful, but in a larger way, I still don't know where to move forward with it. A man named Moreau. I mean, does that mean perhaps that Patrice is his fake name? And his name is Moreau Montefiore? I guess Montefiore was probably not this guy's last name. Maybe his last name is Moreau. Aha! I understand how names work. Okay. Okay. So we know, okay, so we know a little bit more now. We're still missing another piece of evidence. But this winery is part of this. So he's still involved in the wine business, perhaps? Okay, computer, what is happening? Computer's being fussy. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I think I'm supposed to assume... Okay. Pastor... I don't feel like I've really gotten any information from this sheet either. No, it's my computer. It's being fussy about USBs. So maybe I'll just search the names on the list. Nicolas. Juan Cruz. Somebody... Oh, Juan Cruz Benitez. Santiago Moretti. Santiago Leatherworks. I mean, it's first name, not last name, but maybe let's give it a try. Did I dial the right number? We'll try again. 745-943-442. Fair enough. Okay, not that one. Federico. Maybe I should be looking under the last names to find businesses. I think the Lemurian Embassy is a reference to Golden Idol. Alright, no Alvarez. No Feria. No. No Moretti. Ibarra. Iberia? That's not the same. Roja? No. Palacio. Funerals? I don't know if I what the funerals are gonna give us, but I guess let's look. Luca, Carlos. These people are gonna be dead. They're not gonna pick up the phone. Yankee. Sally. Richmond. Just David Richmond. Gutierrez. Nothing. Okay. Anything for Alonzo? Yeah, Lemurian might be a reference to former. Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask for one more clue about the next piece of evidence. Check the docket for group names. Do I have a docket? Check the docket for... Oh. Accione. Basic. Back to basics. Ah, squad composition guide. Really funny. Okay. Okay. Now we're getting info on... Ugh. Okay. Really funny. Okay, salutes. Address your fellow soldiers in this manner according to their rank. Insignia. Okay, so the captain... That's good to know. So the guy whose back we're seeing is the captain, who we already have a photo of. So we are looking for the sergeant. Related to security concerns. Fine. And we know what it isn't. Okay. So this is all the evidence we're gonna get. So they are adjusted according to their rank. Okay. All captains are assigned squads with 2 lieutenants, 1 sergeant, 1 corporal, and 2 privates. Tactical units wear tan, normal police units wear blue. Due to the range of officers being targeted, please disregard all information below figures 4-1. That's really funny. So this information is not relevant. So there's a good chance that this is not the captain, but the sergeant. Do range of users soldiers shall use standard private regulation salutes. Soldiers continue to salute all ranks above their own. Address your fellow soldiers in this manner according to their rank. According to the rank of the person saluting? That doesn't make sense. Alright, I'll put you in the corner here. So the... Okay. 2 lieutenants, 1 sergeant, 1 corporal, 2 privates. Nope, not you. Okay, so the tags are not going to help us. Oh, are there more photos? No. Okay. Radio officers being targeted. All ranks above their own. To me, it looks like they're all doing the same gesture. It's hard to parse. It all looks like they're doing a corporal to me. But in that case, it doesn't really help. I don't know. Am I reading this right, chat? Address your fellow soldiers in this manner according to their rank. So these are the gesture you're making if the person, for the person of the rank you are gesturing to. And there's normal police units wear blue, tactical units wear tan. So we have to assume that this is the whole posse, I think. You don't see any corporal salutes? You think these are all supposed to be private salutes? Alright, so all captains assign a squad. 2 lieutenants, 1 sergeant, 1 corporal, 2 privates. They all look like privates? I don't know. See, to me, they look like this. It says to disregard all info below figures 4-1. So this is, everything above it is still in. I'm not looking at the insignias. 2 lieutenants, 1 sergeant, 1 corporal, 1 private. Oh, disregard all information below in figures 4-1. Okay, fair enough. Okay, does that mean a 4-2 is in, though? Due to range of officers being targeted, please disregard all information below in... This is obnoxious. Below in figures 4-1. So we should be looking at the insignias? But we're not looking, okay. Okay, let's do a brain test. If we're considering these to be accurate, then these are both the captain. We've got the captain, got 6 other members. Okay. So if this is accurate, then we've got a lot of symbols is the thing. So this is the same guy and he's a private. I don't know how to parse this information in an intelligible way. A little bit of a stomach ache right now, and it is hard. I'm trying to push through, but I might have to call the stream early. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay. Game says just look. No, not him. No! Not him! Undo. That guy's a priest. He didn't do it. He's innocent. don't think that one's gonna be helpful. We'll keep it around. Trolley agent. Maybe I need to lay down. I appreciate that you're trying to help, but the vibe it's getting me is not positive. Okay. Okay. 2 privates. We only get 1 insignia for the privates. 2 lieutenants, 1 sergeant, 1 corporal, 2 privates. 2 lieutenants, 1 sergeant, 2 privates. Okay. So we got the 2 normal police units, which I don't know if I should assume are part of the squad composition. I guess we have to if it's listed here. So these 2 are normal police units, and they appear in 2 of the photos. Okay, if this is the captain, we only have 1. So this guy is this guy. Oh, they've got it on their corners as well. They're like little lapels. Okay. So that's a plain circle. Here, I'll write this down. This'll help. Writing this down, this'll help. Alright, so we've got we know the square with the circle is our Capitan. Alright, and then we've got just a plain circle. We've got 3 lines. We've got this kind of scooped triangle. And we've got, I think that's like a diamond? Like a square? Maybe a square is slash. Okay. And so this is the circle. Alright, so it's not this guy, because it's not these 2. But we've got the blue uniforms don't have any insignias on it. I think it's part of what's catching me up here. Sign as a roadway system? Flag is a roadway system? They match? Oh, hey, you know what? You're fucking right. Come back here. Wait, come back here. Photo. I think that's going to be useful in telling us where they are. So you're okay, I see what you're saying. This matches up with this. Well, no, game. Not what I meant to do. Could be him. I don't think it is. Okay. I think you're right, but I still don't think that gets us an answer. Okay. Come back. Come back, photos. Yeah, the numbering system is black numbers on a white background. We're gonna circle back to that. I wanna push through on this before I completely melt. Okay. So we've got 6 people total in this image. But that's not including the captain, so we should have 7 people total? But I only see 1 person with this private insignia. And there's not enough, so there must be spare insignia. Or maybe one of the police units is supposed to have. The police units don't have insignias, but assuming they are part of the squad composition, perhaps the implication is that they are supposed to also have these. I don't know. I'm just not processing this information the way I think the game wants me to. Okay. So perhaps these coordinate with the squares there beneath. So this section has these road signs. In which case, it would, yeah, okay, I see what you're saying, Lava Hot. Yeah. So this is probably taking place in Yana. Okay. Alright. Not that that's not helpful, but I don't know that it actually gets us anywhere closer. I'm gonna get another hint on this. Have I played Raccoon? No, I haven't yet. I heard it was fine. Is it good? Do you like it, Boo-Ray? Okay, you can identify the sergeants by the salutes to ranking officers. Well, now I'm confused again, chat. So I am supposed to be paying attention to the salutes. You can identify the sergeant by the salutes to ranking officers. Am I crazy? That implies I am supposed to be looking at the salutes? You think it's just who is saluting whom? I'm just gonna push through. I don't have it. So people are only saluting people of higher ranks, so the dot and the 3 lines are lower than the captain, yeah. The circle and the lumpy square are lower than the 3 lines. Alright, and the circle, or no, the lump and the... Okay, so we've got... That kind of helps. Kind of helps. I am probably just going to keep pushing through. Alright, so the weird triangle and the square with an X through it are probably the lowest rung. I guess it's probably the circular guy? Is this gonna suffice as a photo? No, it can't be him. As maybe it's the 3 lines man. So everybody's saluting to him. He's the only one saluting to... I don't know. We're just gonna go for it. We're just gonna go for it. Current location? He's got expensive taste. according to Rosa, my beloved. But... I'm wondering if they both... Maybe they pass notes. They must both pass notes here. So let's try Quiru. If they're both going to the same church, that kind of implies they're both in the same location. But where is the... Send him to location agreed with KH. That must be Casper. So his current location must be Perdito. Alright. I don't know about any of this, but let's try it. Oh, I still don't have his fucking forename. Review Rooster's Cry. More information in Rooster's Cry? This one article has been so bountiful. A certain George. Okay, we were looking for a J. Okay, now we can check it. Oh, more than 2 errors. Okay. I feel strongly about all the missing man stuff. I think that is all accurate. I feel less good about the photo. But I feel good about Abel Olivia. Selectable in the baptism and parade photos. Selectable in the baptism and parade photos. Oh, I guess it was the circular one? I think I put that in place and then I was second guessed myself. Maybe it's one of these. Maybe it's the baby. Could be the baby though. Consider. Okay. And then I feel pretty good about the name. I'm less certain about the location on all of them. Check the car registration. Oh, that's right. His car was registered in Bolivia? But I don't have a better location than that. Yeah, registered in Bolivia. Where in Bolivia, game? Where? Okay. I haven't gotten any information about locations in Bolivia. Have I? Have I? Have I? The car is stranded in a particular town where the sergeant lives. So are we supposed to assume that it's stranded in this image? Okay. And then I guess we're supposed to assume his mother is looking for him in the same location. Which is probably Yana? Let's try Yana. That would clarify why we got some of these pieces of information. Okay, we're getting closer. Oh, Bure says, yeah, I like it, of Racoin. Used to have some coin push games on my phone back in 2011. It does have the Balatro deck building stuff, and there is some satisfying loops. Okay. You're at the... Alright, you're all good. I feel good about all of this, too. Alright, so it must be Queer... I think Quiru is the last one that I have wrong. Review the comet picture and the municipal map. The photo shows a major town on fire to the southwest. Yes. Is that where I'm supposed to assume they are? Is this also Yana? Chaya. Chaya, okay. This must not... Maybe this... Well... I thought for sure this was taken at the winery. Well, I got the clues, but I didn't put them together right. It's hard to count. It's hard to feel like a victory there. Oh, man, still? I have no clue what else could be wrong. User's cry. Patrice's Moreau's first name is Patrice. It's a really funny way of giving that hint. Yeah, okay. So that's all right. I feel strongly that this image is correct. We just checked on the location. We checked on your location. We got your name. We got your image. Unless I fucked up that again, which is so possible. Well, in which case I must have fucked something up with our missing man. Oh, maybe I missed... Okay. If they're not... Well, but... It's being kept in the wine... The vineyard in Perdito. Am I wrong? It was okay in Perdito. Okay. Man is being arrested by the police, yes. Okay. I'm melting. Did I get the wrong photo for the scorpion? Yeah. Scorpion's picture in the vineyard photo. I don't know. Did I just type something wrong? Did I get the wrong name somewhere? Abel Oliva. Abel Oliva. Did I fuck this photo up? It said it was selectable in the parade photo. And the baptism photo. It's gotta be one of these two. And this is the only one that's selectable in both. I feel like I'm losing my mind, chat. Two or fewer errors in your identification. Got the name right. I guess we'll just go through and get the clues for all of them. We got that. We did that. We got George. We got Eduardo. Maybe, did I mix the names up? Should it be Eduardo George? That doesn't seem right. Yeah, okay. We got the name right. We got the location right. We got the photo. I'm at a total loss. I already got clues for all this. Send in the vineyard photo, yeah. Yeah. Oh, maybe it's the chicken. Oh, I can't select the chicken. I do love the face. The face that the Viking is making in this photo. It's funny to me every time I see it. Okay. Must have picked up the photo. Starter selectable in the baptism and parade photos. I don't know. I'm just gonna try anything at this point. Okay. Well, that was interesting. It was still 2 or fewer. That's not interesting. I said it out loud as I was hoping. Do I have the correct sergeant photo? Yeah, I guess. But so, okay, so feel good about all 3 of the photos. The game told us outright that this is Patrice Moreau. And it told us outright that it was Chaya. We know his name's Abel Oliva because of the car registration. And the game outright told us, I believe, that it was in Yana. Maybe I fucked up Yana. Maybe I misread the... In Tambo? Okay. Well, I don't... Okay. Okay, he's in Tambo. Okay. His car is stranded and... Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay. I understand now how I fucked that up. There's a big yellow sign. I was corresponding where they were inaccurately. Okay, I fucked it up. That should be it, though. Okay. All right. I've identified the Scorpion as well as Sergeant and the missing man. The Scorpion is a... candidate? Is a... Oh, no, a Frenchman. Responsible for seizing the... luxury? No. Jewish? He lives in the foothills of the mountains in Chaya. His sergeant is Abel Olva, British officer with a taste for luxury. He owns a Ford Falcon, lives in Tambo. The missing man is George Eduardo. He's a local candidate for Frente Socialista and was arrested during a local election crackdown, culminating in the burning of voting booths in the major town of Quiru. He's currently held in the in the Vikings vineyard in Perdito, and his current condition is unknown. Okay. We got there, gang. That was a hard one, emotionally. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I found the 3 chiefs, the cobra, the hyena, and the scorpion. Was it hard, Mr. Perlman? Yes. I've had harder matzo balls in my soup, so I'll be getting my reward. Flowers, a plaque, perhaps? Unfortunately, your only reward will be anonymous satisfaction. You're arresting these people, though. I didn't see anything in the papers. Aw. Sweet Perlman. We will. In time. They serve other purposes, though. Like what? That is beyond our jurisdiction. Okay. I've been thinking. We're done here. I'm done. You only have a little further to go. This is the most important. We need you to go deep into the Hoffman network. Oh, I knew we were going to circle back to the fucking Hoffmans. The Hoffmans are involved in more than just making money and people smuggling. They have designs on the highest levels of power. How so? There is a journalist seeking to expose the Hoffman conspiracy. His name was Rainier Wilson. He was killed 3 days ago. Oh, you want me to find out who killed him and put a fucking price on my head? The Hoffmans have shares in a company called Red Rock Oil. There's a bill going through the Texas Senate that promises to bring them untold riches if it goes through. Yeah, that's right, Paul. Mr. Perlman got there in the end. What's the problem here? The bill is being blocked by some rebel politicians. One of them was found dead, apparently suicide. You suspect otherwise? We suspect foul play. All of this leads back to the Hoffmans. Finally, we believe that some of these fugitives have been supported by global actors beyond the Hoffmans. For real? Beyond numerous South American governments and the Catholic Church? Yep. Finally, there's the matter of who killed Bishop Tura. Hang on. I thought you did. We did not say that. We said that we encountered him on the night he died. The murder had already taken place. The killer is at large. Ooh, boy. Sleep well, Mr. Perlman. You're the one who can make the difference. Ooh, boy. Okay. This feels like it's going to be a big case. The conversation. Yeah, I guess who killed Bishop Tura is an interesting one. We've mostly been dealing with Nazis, but he was helping the Nazis. So click on the Sonatron box on your desk to open it. You can find out more information to use it in the glossary. Ooh. Oh, you know what? I saw this icon on an earlier document. I saw it on the... Oh. It was in the hotel map for the sniper case. Yeah, see? Oh. Wow. Steel trap my memory. Okay, well that's great. Well, we'll have to listen to all of that. Okay, and we need to get to the glossary to learn how to use this. Okay. The Sonatron, a system that records conversations. You can listen to these conversations using a receiver by dialing the correct number into the receiver. Every system may have different codes for dialing, however, the following is the most common. System number, room, participants. Oh. So the final dialing code would be 1105 or 105 1121. Some systems may use the default system with all participants named 0102 for each room. Okay, so the hypothetical default is 0102. So system number, 3 digits, room number, 2 digits probably, participants, 2 and 2. Okay, and the default is 0102. My guess is we'll be able to go through all of those hotel rooms using the default participant number. Finding a Sonatron conversation may also produce related visual media. Love that. The Sonatron system has been phased out due to a complete lack of practicality and possibly being cursed. For all technical inquiries, please type help. Where am I supposed to type help at? for all technical... Alright. First things first. Alright. The killer and the mole. Alright, so we're trying to figure out who killed Rainier Wilson. Alright, I'm gonna mark down useful information here. Oh, Limbusmon's lucky. Okay. So the journalist Rainier Wilson, dead in the ambassador's study. See, West German embassy in Cairo. West German embassy. All right. I believe there's a traitor spy. All right. So we need to figure out who killed them and who was the mole. Our sources indicate that a selection of the ambassador's private contacts was leaked. Okay. Received word of a murder in West German embassy in Cairo, somehow related to your work. The journalist Rainier Wilson was found dead in the ambassador's study. We need to find the killer. Our sources also indicate a selection of the ambassador's private contacts was leaked. Thus, we have reason to believe there is a traitorous spy, a mole. You will need to use the Sonotron system, voice-activated transcription system. Put a receiver on your desk. You'll need to find the embassy floor plans. Okay. Try the following numbers to get you started. Okay, there are 7 conversations in total. System, rooms, persons. Interesting. I'm sure you can work out the rest. You can find a lot of documents by searching the term embassy. Well, let's start there then. Oh, yeah. Boop, boop, boop. Perfect. Okay. I'm gonna once again run to the bathroom. Like I said, I'm having a little bit of stomach pains, so I'll be right back. Don't peek at the notes until I get back. Okay, let's crack into these docos. Oh, we've got a floor plan. That was easy. I really thought we were gonna have to search for the floor plan. Wow. Okay. A locker room. Weapons room, break room. Locked with key code. Okay, system number 104. Okay. God, this is... I do really like the case structure of this. Because it does feel like we're not, like, fully clearing the slate, but it is really exciting to be at the start of a case and be like, okay, let's dig into all of this. Okay, so we've got a bunch of different sign-ins. And weapon sign-outs. Okay, Wilhelm Glass signed in beforehand and has got a pistol. This seat looks like it's on the back of this. Okay, so I unlocked the back. Okay. Addended codes 1 through 9 are assigned lowest first according to seniority. Okay. Diplomatic staff, security staff, media staff, administrative staff, guests. Okay, man, we've just got a lot. All right, I'll go ahead and kind of want to, okay. We'll crack into this later. Let's start with the ones that they gave us. Okay, 104 05 31 4142. Okay, so that's the system, the room, and then, oh, I guess does this imply that there are 3 participants? Let's find out. Okay. From 3 to 305. Did you see? Oh my god, okay. I do think it's 3 participants. 4-2. Did you see the sandstorm on the news? Apparently it stretches all the way to Giza. I didn't. Is that correct? Cigarette? Oh, I can't. I'm trying to stop. Though honestly, how anyone does it, I don't know. What is that? Monarch? No, Sterling. Only Rudy smokes Monarchs. Disgusting stuff. Am I gonna have to track cigarette brands? Okay. I like that they're like, we're gonna include a little bit of mundane stuff in here. Oh, Wolfgang, you're so rude. What does the ambassador smoke? Okay, so 31 is Wolfgang. Was there a Wolfgang and connected to the, there was a Wolfgang. I think they were connected to the Hoffmans, but I can't remember. Sexalia, thank you for the gift sub to Trollabite. I think it's some sort of herbal. It's dreadful, isn't it? Absolutely. Have you seen Rudy about today? I saw him in the corridor 30 minutes ago, bringing in the ambassador's laundry. Light blue suits him. Okay. God, I'm just really gonna have to dig in to the transcript of this. The ambassador likes him, doesn't he? Ah, I have no idea what you're saying. People are complex, aren't they? I know. I was working in my room this morning, door open. I could hear a panicked phone call from the room opposite. Oh yes? Do tell. Oh, just bits and pieces. Something like G had a bad day. Strange. Gosh. People are odd, aren't they? Muffled voices in another room. They've been at it a while in there, haven't they? Talking. Well, I'm glad the ambassador agreed to sit down. Him and his smelly cigarettes. Glass really doesn't like Wilson at all, does he? More coffee. Oh my god, there's so many names. Glass. Wilson. Sure, I'll get it. Muffled voices raised. Oh, raised voices. Getting a little testy, are we? Mectel, that's kind of what I was... That's the vibe I got, but I'm like, who knows? I really don't think I can prove it. Loud gunshot! What was that? It sounded like something went off in there. Where's security? Abdul and Uwe are on patrol. Do you have the code? I don't. Okay. Abdul. Uwe. Guards. No, I don't. Hang on a second. I know a way. Running footsteps. Use this. It's Rudy's. It also works. Okay. Door opening. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's dead. Where's Glass? Did he jump out? Running footsteps. Oh shit. Wolf, how did you get my card? It was in your locker. Wow, okay. That was a lot. It's so much info, yeah. Ah, okay. Okay. So there's an open window, but we also heard footsteps. 2 shots in the back. I have to assume this is the Rainier, the journalist. Wow, okay. All right, so this was a conversation between 4-2 and 3-1. And then 4-1 later. Oh boy, okay. Where's Glass? Did he jump out? So this was found in the ambassador's office. So I'm wondering if Glass is the ambassador, maybe. Although they just call him the ambassador throughout all this. Have you seen Rudy about today? Saw him in the corridor 30 minutes ago, bringing in the ambassador's laundry. Light blue suits him. I have a feeling we're gonna have to identify him. So I'm writing down light blue. So if we see somebody who looks good in light blue, that might be Rudy. The ambassador likes him, doesn't he? Huh, I have no idea what you're saying. Here, I was working in my room this morning. Okay, so this is room 5. Break room. What? No. Okay, the conversation is in the break room. That makes sense. And they're across the way from the ambassador. Okay. No, the good guy is wearing a horrible tan. Okay. Something like G had a bad day. I'm wondering if G stands for Glass, possible? Possibly. Glass really doesn't like Wilson at all. I'm wondering if I'm gonna have to make a chart, like a classic like logic chart of who these people like and dislike about each other. Ha! Rebels without applause, thank you. Rebels says, okay, sorry, token Egyptian here, but stretches all the way to Giza. Cairo and Giza are right next to each other. It's like saying someone saying a storm in Manhattan stretching all the way to Brooklyn. Really funny. Okay. Getting a little testy. I really don't think I can prove it. Gunshot. Sounded like something went off there. Where's security? Abdul and Uwe on patrol. Those were 2 names that we saw on the checklist. So Abdul and Uwe had checked out rifles. So still question mark on Wilhelm Glass. Oh, Glass. Why'd you get the pistol, Glass? What were you using the pistol for, Glass? Glass doesn't like Wilson at all. Is there a Wilson on this list as well? We've got Mohammed, Richter, Glass, Brocker, Kinski, Meyer, and Wilson. Wilson being the journalist. The first 2 seem to be guards. So we've just got these other 4. Wilhelm, Wolf, Rudolph, Claudia. Could still be, it could be a relative of Ira Glass, you know? Hard to know. They're on patrol. Do you have the code? I don't. Hang on, I know a way. We'll use this. It's Rudy's. So Rudy must be short for Rudolph Kinski. Rudolph Kinski. Okay. I'm making notes, but I'm making them in such a sloppy way that it's like, this is not going to be useful for me. Okay. Where's Glass? Did he jump out? Oh shit. Wolf, how did you get my card? It was in your locker? It was? Okay, my guess is here we're also going to discover that possibly the card was stolen, and that's how somebody got into the office. Here's my read. I think Wilhelm Glass took a pistol, snuck into the ambassador's office. Although I don't know how it would get back in the locker afterwards. Oh, maybe they snuck in, went into the locker room, snuck in there, used it, shot, went back out, replaced it, and left, maybe? This is gonna be a hard one. This is gonna be, I can feel it. System rooms, persons. So we've also got a conversation in the ambassador's office. Okay, but I need to find the codes for the people who are there. So I need to find a code. We're gonna have to find a code for the ambassador. And the journalist. In order to complete that. That's my read on this. Whew. Welcome, Aussie. Aussie Rob, I should say. Aussie's clearly a title. Okay. Phew. All right. There's 7 conversations total. That was one of them. Here's what I'm going to do. I want to see if we can get one of the Hotel Azul codes. Although I guess we don't have any... No, we should try the default ones. I want to see if, when these populate, I want to see if they populate under a specific evidence or under miscellaneous. Oh, where'd the miscellaneous section go? Oh no, the transcripts were under miscellaneous. Yeah, no specific case. We'll see. Okay. So this is 251. I guess we'll do one of the rooms that we know they were in. So 31, and then I'm gonna do the default person. 01, 02. Seems like a strikeout. 251. 32, 01, 02. Well, this might not be it. We might have to have more specific info. And honestly, that's totally fair. Hey, was I typing 2, 3, or... Let me try this again. Really like the sound effect for this. It both communicates that I'm not doing it without being obnoxious. Alright, so I probably need... I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect that one then. Probably need more specific locationality. Okay. Okay. Rifle, a pistol. Do I know? So I've got 42, 31, and 41. 31 is Wolfgang. I'm wondering if that's short, is long for Wolf Brocker? I do feel like there was another Wolfgang here in the game. Okay. I think I have to assume... We saw Rudy. I think we have to assume that we're dealing with this selection of people. Claudia, Rudy, Wolf, and Wellheim. Or Glass. Wilhelm, I should say. So we don't know, we don't have a number for Rudy. How did you get my card? Okay, so 41 is Rudy. Okay. So we've got 42. I think 42 must be Claudia, because they reference glass. And I'm taking for granted that we're talking about this set of people. So 42 is probably Claudia. And then we have glass, for whom we have no number yet. Where's Glass? Did he jump out? But we don't know. The ambassador probably didn't have to sign in. We don't know. Do we know the ambassador's name? No. No. So we don't know the ambassador's name, but I have to assume they're not on the sign-in sheet. Well, though maybe they're referencing Glass as him. Let's double check. People are complex. G had a bad day. And they're also referencing a Wilson. Doesn't like Wilson at all. Okay, so Glass might be the ambassador. Wilhelm Glass. Glad the ambassador agreed to sit down. Glass really doesn't like Wilson at all, does he? More coffee? Okay. Where's Glass? Did he jump out? That would be crazy. Did you jump out the window? Okay, so Wilhelm Glass is probably the ambassador. Okay, but okay, so we have 11. I think we have to assume that the ambassador's number is 11. And maybe Rainier is a default number since he's not... Some systems may use a default system with all participants named 01, 02 for each room. Should we just try 21 since they use 11? I think maybe we should bounce around and try this string but with different rooms? Is that gonna be obnoxious? Maybe. Maybe, but let's go for it. All right. But I think we have to assume... I have been enjoying it. It's certainly defeated me a few times, Double Forte, but I have been enjoying it. So we got 104. I think I have to take for granted that at least 2 people are going to be speaking at any time. I'm actually just we're gonna brute force trying to get more conversations in the ambassador's office. Or maybe I should do it in the break room. 10405 3141. Seems like a bad way of doing it. There's just so many variations. Well, we do know that there was one of them overheard something in the corridor 30 minutes ago bringing I could hear a panicked phone call from the room opposite. I was working in my room this morning. Could hear a panicked phone call from the room opposite. She sings like G had a bad day. Muffled voices and okay. Do I know what each of these people do? Wow. No, I got signatures, but I don't have more information. I wonder if Rainier... Okay. World Focus transcript. Hey, okay. I was like, they're journalists. Surely they must have some writing in the game. Hey, Owlskip. If you're brute forcing, just flip the room mat. You can work out Wilson's code from that. I'll get there. I'm finding my own way. Rainier Wilson, Dean Lamb. You have been involved for some years. Oh, hold on.
Caution, developer in the chat.
You've been involved for some years in journalism focused on restorative justice. Can you talk about that? So this is an interview with Wilson. It's the duty of the journalist to uncover the truth. People should know the truth. That's the job. You focused in recent years on Nazis who escaped justice. How's that gone for you? You don't have to be quiet. Yeah. Please, chat. This is an area people would rather not talk about. But of course, we're going to have to discuss it. This is our history. In many cases, our present. I think it's important that we look hard at ourselves. Could you share an example? I really don't think I can. Go on. I think you are. What? So there's a very rich industrialist family that I've investigating that I believe benefits from the regime, but has done more so since. Like what? Well, here the situation gets a bit dicey. I must be very careful what I say. Interesting. Okay. Dean Lamb. I hear in some cultures they still sacrifice the Dean Lamb in the spring, you know? Okay, World Focus transcript. Alright. Interesting. So, okay. Embassy code system. 11 is the most senior diplomat, so that is still, once again, I believe that's glass. Appended code numbers 19 are assigned to the lowest first. Okay. So their numbers are also, I think, a ranking. So Claudia and Rudy begin with 4, so they're both admin. And 3 is media staff. So hypothetically, Wolfgang is the foremost media staff and Rudy is the foremost admin. And then we've got security staff, which we know is Abdul and Yue. So they'll start with a 2 and then have difference depending on their seniority. Okay. So, if we overheard a conversation, and somebody said they heard a conversation, was working in my room this morning. Wolfgang says that and he's in media. So he's working in his room this morning. I could hear a panicked phone call from the room opposite. The ballroom? Something like, G had a bad day. Okay. So, 10402. But if they're saying G had a bad day, it's probably not. The ambassador's probably not involved. Maybe Rudy? Okay. 04. 02. I guess it's a phone call. It's probably not 2 people. All right. 04, 02. I mean, maybe it was Claudia, but it'd be weird if he was gossiping with the person whomst it was. Alright, and so this caught the sound of the gunfire. So Wilson was killed basically at 3:05. Okay. So that was today? Okay, this morning, door open. Call from the room opposite. So it had to have been somebody who is here. But if they're referencing the ambassador, it probably wasn't the ambassador. Oh, I guess we could probably brute force, if it's a guest, then we can probably figure out what the second part of this one, because this is probably, Wilson is probably the guest here. 1, 04, 03, 11, 09. No. Okay. I have to assume, because Wilson doesn't work here, that he is a guest. So probably uses 09. Although I guess this is an appended code. And he doesn't like him, so maybe he gave him the code 99 to show that he's the least of the least. 03, 11, 99. 04, 03, 11, 98. I'm wondering, I mean, they don't know who the killer is, but presumably they're not on this. Okay. Okay. So this is the conversation that happened at the same time as the first transcript. We're gonna have to discuss it. This is Wilson speaking. This is the ambassador. I'd really rather not. No, I think it's important. Why is that? People should know the truth. You're out for blood. I'm not. You are. I can prove it. Okay, and this is what we heard. I really don't think I can prove it. And then loud crack. Okay. Okay. Remember to always sign in and out. All right, a lot happening here. Okay, so I mean, there are 3 guns missing, 2 rifles and a pistol. But it says it was signed out to the ambassador? Surely the ambassador... Surely the ambassador didn't kill him. That'd be fucking wild. I can prove it. Sounds loud crack. Oh yeah, double forte. That's really funny. No, the gun didn't have a silencer. This picture was taken. Do we know? I don't know what time this is what like time of year, what the date is. But it's certainly not 3 o'clock. And we know when everything was signed in. I'm not positive about these ticks. I'm not wearing my watch right now either, so I can't compare. Okay. So it's showing, I'm gonna say like 10 past 10. Strange. Loud crack. How many shots did you hear? Sound running footsteps. Sounds loud gunshot. So that only one shot was heard, but it does look like clearly 2 shots. And it looks like there's some stuff on the ground. I'm wondering if somebody came in through the window. So there was a shot that was silenced, is my read on the situation. So it's possible that the ambassador did shoot him once, and then somebody else shot them a second time. That would be wild. That would be wild, but that's kind of what I'm seeing. I'm wondering if we can. I kind of want to try to brute. I mean, I want more codes. Is the long and short of it. Actually, one thing I'm gonna check real quick is if they have to be in the specific order listed. So, for example, if I do 4-1, 3-1, 4-2. Okay. But I guess I don't know if that means I already have it, so it doesn't count. Yeah, it's true. All I want to do is Sonatron. It's 100% true. Okay. Diplomatic staff. Anything else for Cairo? No. Nothing else for Wilson. I already got that. Viewpoint transcript. With Simon Williams and Wilhelm Glass. I'd like to talk about the allegations of corruption in the German government. Must we? I think it's an important issue, but why is that? I'd really rather not. Oh, this guy sucks. Some would say that you have been complicit in guarding these individuals. That's a hell of an allegation. Some of those people would say this is a hatchet job and you're out for blood. How do you answer that? Well, I'm not. I think you are. How about the allegations you accept bribes from Cairo officials? No, that's not true. I can prove it's not true. I can prove it. Interesting. Kind of a similar vibe as to the conversation with Wilson. Why? I'm so curious why this person is insisting on their innocence. I can prove it. Interesting. Okay, the killer and the mole. It's so funny to me that they have somebody as the mole when they've got a fucking bug system in every goddamn room. It's really funny that they're like, oh, there's gotta be a mole in here. You've bugged everything. You've bugged every room. Okay, we found the floor plan. I guess we could just keep checking names. Maybe we can check them in our Rolodex. I would love to get a hold of one of these guards. Uwe? Richter? I'm hoping we can find a cousin, maybe. Man, I do remember seeing a glass. Montevideo glass. When I saw this earlier, I was like, like a windshield glass repair shop. And now I'm like, maybe it's a relative. 351 541 252. Okay. Honestly fair. Honestly fair. Alright, one glass wolf rock. Wolf. Rudolfo. Kinski. No. Claudia. Meyer. Rainier. Wilson. Okay. Nothing popping up. Okay. Hey, Max Boltzman. Thank you for the resubscribe. Max says, what's your favorite Easter game? Mine's probably Altered Beast. They take some liberties with the story, but it's there. It's a good question. Did you all see, this is unrelated, but it made me think of it because it made me think of crucifixions. There's a leaked video, or not even a leaked video, but somebody posted a video with footage from the Elden Ring set. So somebody found what is clearly 100,000% the set for the upcoming Elden Ring movie. It was really funny because I read an article about it, and the article was hedging their bets so much. They were like, a church that looks a lot like the churches in the game, with a statue that looks a lot like the statues in the game. And then when you click through on the video, it's like, oh, that's just like, this could be a photo of the game. Like, this could just be video that somebody took within the game. It was really fun. Okay. There's no spoilers or anything. Obviously, those churches are going to be a part of the movie. July. I don't know what time of year it is. Okay. World focus. We've got these transcripts. They're both so... viewpoint. World focus. So unclear if those help at all. I mean, presumably they must, but like... You completely forgot that was happening. Yeah, Alex Garland's an interesting poll. Yeah, it's so hard for me to... I've neither liked nor disliked any of the work that he's done. Thought Ex Machina was pretty sexist. I thought Annihilation was fine. Yeah, none of his work has ever really thrilled me, nor has it ever really disappointed me. I didn't see Men. That I'm just not going to. I don't think there's anything that could get me to see whatever that movie is. Maybe I'm not doing my due diligence as a researcher, but like, Jesus Christ. Locked with key code. Don't forget to stretch. I could use a stretch. Oh wow, it's already 2. We've already been streaming for a really long time. I totally forgot. It's time. It's already gone. Okay, we'll dig into this one more on Tuesday. And I'm gonna be less in pain with a bellyache and more focused and engaged. Yeah. It's tricky because I do feel like I don't know the route forward right now. So I don't know. I'll come back. I'll be all refreshed and delightful and ready to dig in deep to uncover more secrets and mysteries in this game. Yeah, so that's the plan. We'll be back Tuesday evening for the normal stream for this game. That's the plan. Have a good rest of your weekend. Happy Easter if that is appropriate for you. Yeah, that's it. Have a good rest of your weekend. Bye, everybody.